Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do an extreme Sudoku on my iPad. I tried to do it without notes, but generally I fail. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, so we can see here, we've got a 3 here and a 3 here. So therefore that is the only one row that it can be in, because that's the only spare space, that's a 3 there. Okay, we can see an 8 and an 8, so the 8's got to be up there. We can see that there's a 4, so 4 can't be in this row, can't be in this column, so 4 is going to be one of those two there, which means that 4 is going to be up here. Before I continue on, we can see here that I've got a full row except for these ones, so the numbers in here will be 9, and that can't be in that row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be all of them. 6, 7, 8 can be all of them. But that's 5, 8, 9 in there. So 1 will be on the outside. 2 will be on the outside. 3 is there. 4 will be over in these ones potentially. 5 we know is in there. 6 will be one of these 3. 7, all the outside boxes. 8 and 9 in there. Alright. Okay, so what do we have also is here, we've got the 9 can't be in this column, 9 can't be in this row, so that leaves that as a 9, which means, because we know that, that's a 9 there. We still know this is 5 and 8. Okay, so if I've got 8 can't be there, 8 can't be here and here because this 8 and this 8, that means that it's an 8 there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So 3 is down here. 4. 4 can be there, there or there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 is the other number, which can also be there. Okay. 6, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 here, 4 here. So 4 could be by here or here, except for that 4 there. So that makes that a 4. What that's done is it means that the 4 is the top and bottom row. So 4 can't be in here. Because of that 4 there, that's a 4. Alright, leaving a 4 up that side. What I now have is I've got a 5 and a 6. So 6 can't be there. 6 is nowhere else, so that's a 6. To finish this row off, it's a 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 can't be there. 3 and 8. So this is 1 or 3. 5 is up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 can be there, there or there. 7 can be there or there. Actually 7 can't be. So 7 goes down that column because it can't be in there obviously. So 7 goes there. So one of those two is a 7. 7 can't go there, so that'll be a 7 there. Alright. So 4, 7. So what do we got here? So 7 and 7, so they can't be in the top row and the bottom rows, can't be in that column, so that's a 7. That leaves me with a 7 up here, and then that'll have a 7 here, here or here, 7 here and here. And once again, 7's down that side. We can see now that I can figure out the 9, so the 9 can't be in this column, 9 can't be in these two, so that leaves that as a 9 there. That puts that down as a 9 down there. So we can have a 2 here. So 2 can be one of those, 2 can be up here, 2 can actually be in all those spots. 1, 2, 9. So 9 is up here, 9 can be here, here, here or here. And we won't even bother with that. So 9's at the top there. So we can see 1 and 9 are up here. 6. So 6 can't be across this row. 6 can't be up this column, so that makes that a 6. What that also means is 6 has got to be in the bottom row, but because of that 6 there, that's got to be a 6, and that leaves these two as a 6, and 6 can only be on this side. Because of that, 6 is up here, right? So because of these two, 6 is there, so therefore, and 6 can't be here, so it's got to be down that side, so that's definitely a 6. We can see that's an 8 there, 8 and 5. So what we now know, because of this, is we now know that the 5 can't be, so we know this is a 5 and an 8, but because of this 5 has to be in here because it's missing on this side. So that's a 5, that's an 8, leaving this as an 8 because of these two here, and obviously that 8 there. 8 is going to be here and here. 8 is going to be here. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 must be down there. So 3 is here. So this can only be a 1 and a 2. What is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7's there. That means if 7's there, 7's got to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is here. 4 is in all spots. 7, 8, 2. So 1 is here. 3. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 is there. What's the other number? So 3, 5, 6. So 3, 5, 7, 1 and 2. 4 is the other number. So 4 can't be there. So 4 is one of those two there. And then we've got 1 and 2 is up there. So 1 is here, 1 is there, 6, 8, 8 can be here or here, 8 can be here or here, 7, 5 is, so what have we got, 1, 2, and 8. Okay, so 8 is there, 8 is there, 8 is here, 8 is here. 5 is here, 5 is somewhere in there, so 5 is up there. 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 8 are in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 9 could be there or there. So 9 on that side, 9's there. So 9's that. Alright, I'm going to start putting in some notes because I'm not getting anywhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because 5 can't be there or there. 3 can't be here, so it can be the rest of them. And 1's obviously there. 6 is these two. 7, 8 and 9 is at the bottom, mainly because of those two there. What I also have is I have a 9 going across here. We have a 1 that goes across here. 2 Look at that. So two, 2 can't be there, 2 can't be there, so, and 2 can't be there. So that leaves that the only place for a 2. Probably didn't explain myself very well. And these 2 over here will now be a 2. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 can be here, here, or here. Can't be in that column. 4 can be here only now. So 4 can't be in the top row, can't be in the bottom row, can't be in that column. So that's a 4. So 4 will be there, but I don't know much more than that. 5 is going to be in this column. Oops. 6, 7, and 8. So 8 can be only in this column too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's definitely only a 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's an 8. That's left me the top row there. Okay, so what we now have is we have a 1 that can be everywhere, we have a 2 that can be there and there, and a 3 that can be everywhere. And that's really about 3 can't be there, so, oh, hang on. I say that it can't be everywhere, but 3 is going to be in that column, so it can't be there. 1, I think I've hit the wrong button. I think that can't be a 3, that's a 2 or a 1. Okay. Once again, the magic of Chris Strikes in terms of his record keeping. 2s are there, 3s are just up that side. So interesting. So 3 now can't be down this column, so it's got to be down there. 3 has to be there because of that there. That 3's across there, so that's going to be a 3. That leaves that to be the 2, which leaves that to be the 2 there. For some reason, so that becomes a 1, and we can see here that I'm making an assessment that 3 can't be there, which is just complete garbage. 3 can be there. The other number is 6, so that's a 6 and 6 because of that 6 there. 1 and 3, so 1 can't be there. So 1 is definitely there like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 up there is 2, but that's an 8 there because of that there and those 2 8s. So that's an 8. That leaves that as a 5 because 5 can't be in there, and that leaves that as a 7. So we now know that that's a 7. We now know that this is a 3 because we're just finishing off the rows. And this here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 because that's the last number in there. What that's done is 1 can't be in this column, 1 can't be in this column, so the only place 1 can go is there. Because 1 can only be in this column, that's the only place that 1 can go because that's the row. Okay. So we know this is 1, 3, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no 5. So that's a 5 there. So 5 is going to be there and there. 1, 2. Yep. 3, 4. So 2 and 4 still is a mystery. 1, 2. So I did say that was a mystery. It's now no longer a mystery. 2 and 4. Up here is an 8. So 8 there, 8 there, 8. That leaves, because of these 2 8s, that leaves that as an 8 there. And probably didn't really help you because I clicked on numbers that are already there. So we'll finish this row off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 is now, can't be here, can't be in this row. So it's got to be here, but can't be there, so that's a 5 there. We have 3 and 6 still in this row here. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 3. That leaves that as a 6. 1 and 3 there, which I already had before. So 2 and 3 are less in here. Because of that 2 there, that's going to be a 3. That will be a 2. because of that 3 there, that leaves that a 3, so that leaves to finish that box as a 1. To finish this row is a 6. Still got 1 and 9 there, which is interesting. That's going to be a 3. 3, 3, oops, 3, 3. Can't be a 1, so that's a 1. That's a 9. That leaves that as a 1, and that's a 9. I think I've got 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we finished that in 16.5 minutes. Pretty good time. Started with no notes, did all right, and then got stuck. So hope I explained myself pretty well. Till next time, bye for now.